The first person in Spain has been diagnosed with Ebola, and she is actually a nurse who is treating an elderly priest who had just recently visited West Africa. Now, that nurse had a dog, and authorities wanted to euthanize that dog because they were concerned that the dog had Ebola that would then spread. Now, interestingly enough, this led to a huge outcry, and there was a change.org petition asking or demanding that the dog be saved and quarantined as opposed to euthanized. Now, I should note that the dog has been euthanized, okay? That's the update to the story. He was euthanized today. However, I want to tell you a little more about the petition because I found it really fascinating. So according to reports, while Excalibur's, that's the name of the dog, petition has more than 350,000 supporters, okay? At the time of the writing, the nearest petition relating to human sufferers of the virus calling for vaccine research to be fast-tracked has half that number.
That's so depressing. So it was 300,000 when they were writing that article.
Yeah.
Before we came on air, it's 350,000. But this is the principal point I make all the time. I'm for the humans. This is madness. This is insanity.
I'm a huge dog lover, okay? Huge dog lover. But I'm also logical. And if you have a dog that has Ebola that could possibly spread it to human beings and kill them, then you have to euthanize the dog. I'm sorry.
It's a no-brainer. You guys are nuts. I mean, there's two nuts angles to the story. You gotta put them down. You can't risk it. I mean, bodily fluids is how Ebola spread, right? The dog's got a lot of bodily fluids. You know, he's slobbering all over the place. You're gonna I'll quarantine him and blah, 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 blah. But then you're exposing the person who's dealing with the dog every day. And what if he gets it or she gets it? And then they go home to their family. It's a terrible idea. Look, nobody looks at that dog unless they're sick and thinks that they're looking forward to killing it, right? Everybody's broken up about it. It's a super cute dog. We get it. Everybody loves dogs. Look at that guy. I mean, it makes you sick that they're going to have to put him down. But you know, a lot of people have died from Ebola. Over 3,000 people have died from Ebola. And to have only half the signatures to help the humans, but have all these signatures to help the dog, that's the second part of it, man. People care more about dogs than they do about other people. They do,
and the numbers prove it. I want to give you those numbers, okay? So just to give you a sense of, similar petitions, the Excalibur petition was posted on Tuesday, right? And it got 350,000 people to sign it. The petition calling for a focus on research that could save thousands of lives was posted 2 months ago. And it still only had half the number of signatures, which is insane.
It was posted on Tuesday. We're recording the show on Wednesday. It got 350,000 signatures like that.
Immediately. Okay, so some more data for you. Data from the National Council for Voluntary Organizations shows that animal charities get more donations from the British public than charities for the disabled, homeless, and the elderly. Now, I should note that charities that involve children get more donations than charities that involve animals. Okay?
So the reason is people are obsessed with the innocent, right? And I get it. Kids are innocent, dogs are innocent, humans are bad, terrible people. Who knows what they did, right? Oh, you're an adult. I don't know, man. Maybe you had it coming, right? I mean, you think that's callous, but that's how people think. Whereas they see a cute dog like that, what am I going to do? I got to save the dog. Damn it, save people first, man. I'm not against dogs, obviously, but have some common sense. So everybody feels bad, but they did the right thing here. Of course they put it down.
If it's a public safety concern, you have to do it. I mean, we have a policy here in the United States where if a dog, brutalizes a person, attacks a person, we euthanize them because it's a public safety concern, okay?
And the people that drive me crazy, that's the first time he's ripped somebody's face off. Yeah, I'm not going to risk a second time, right? Oh, but he's an innocent dog. I know he didn't mean it. He's a fucking dog. I know that, right? But he's also a fucking dog, and so he doesn't know what he's doing. So he might rip somebody else's face off.